Hello Internet and welcome to this quick video on trigonometric values. This is perfect for GCSE Maths as it goes over all of the values you will need to remember. Let's take a quick look at this question. What is the value of sine 30? Questions at GCSE may not explicitly ask for values of certain sine, cos or tan angles, however you will need them in larger questions. So, as I say, we need to know the values for sine, cos and tan at certain angles. We can do this by looking at our trig value triangles, which are these triangles here. You do need to remember these triangles, specifically the numbers and where those numbers are placed. You'll see why in a sec. Now, to find the value of, for example here, sine 30, all we need to do is use SOHCAHTOA. If you don't understand SOHCAHTOA or would like a recap, I have a video up on my channel going over it in complete depth. Now, we're going to use the formula triangle SOH here, as sine is involved, and the only formula triangle which involves sine is the one that includes the S, so SOH. We need to find sine 30, so let's cover up the S, leaving O over H, so S equals O over H, or sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse, and now we simply substitute in our values to say that sine 30 equals 1 over 2, which is a half. And that's it. It's that simple, as long as you understand SOHCAHTOA. Now, for those of you which would rather remember all of the values individually, I have a list here. You can remember them, however, there are quite a few to remember, so I would recommend going through the triangle route. This is our first value, sine 30 degrees equals a half. We could say that cos 30 degrees equals root 3 over 2, and tan 30 degrees equals 1 over root 3. For our 60 degrees, we can say that sine 60 degrees is root 3 over 2, cos 60 degrees is 1 over 2, or a half, and tan 60 degrees is 1 over root 3. And finally, our 45 degrees can be shown with sine 45 degrees being 1 over root 2, cos 45 degrees being 1 over root 2 as well, and tan 45 degrees simply being 1. Now, there are a few values that you need to remember, whether you know the triangles or not, as they simply don't work within those triangles. So, this is sine 0, which is 0, cos 0, which is 1, and tan 0, which is also 0. On top of this, you need to know that sine 90 is 1, and cos 90 is 0. You'll notice that tan 90 isn't on here, and that's because tan 90 is undefined. Later on, I will release a video about trigonometric graphs, and you will see why tan 90 is not actually a number.